Alright, we just arrived in Borobudur place, and so below the alphabet there is a Java script. Looks like Cambodian command, or it's like, yeah, actually it's like derived from the India, but it's like, yeah, it's okay. From Yogyakarta to the Borobudur here, I took a van which is called Damri van. Actually the Damri is the name of the company. So it took me 90 minutes. It stopped at bus terminal, and from bus terminal to here you just take, oh well, 10 minutes, 15 minutes walk, and now I'm here. And there is one thing so we should pay attention. The taxi drivers, bike taxi drivers. Oh, okay, so like so temple is very far from here, and like you should take 2 hours to the bike service. No, it's very close. It's very close. And actually, so I experienced such kind of things, especially so while I'm traveling around the world. So be sure to check the Google map. Well, okay, so taxi drivers as the least reliable people. Okay, so the plan today is to walk around Borobudur Temple. Unfortunately, the weather is not so good. Good for me as the temperature dropped there, so like a very comfortable like the temperature. Yes, like it drops to like probably I feel like 26 degrees Celsius. And let's go inside. So I just arrived at like at the entrance, Candi Borobudur. If you have kitas, like it means like if you're an expert, allowed to reside in Indonesia. So it's way much cheap. So Indonesia is now the Islamic country, or Islamic country, so like mostly people are Muslims, but it used to have like a Buddhist dynasty. It's called Jawa dynasty. There's the Buddha's face here. Oh, so peaceful. So look at this. No need to submit passport for the ground ticket.
Bisa ikut shuttle ini, naik shuttle menuju Borobudur.
All right. So this is the entrance for like a temple ground, and so this is kind of a traditional architecture, represents like a Java traditional one. Actually, so if you have ever landed to the Soekarno-Hatta International Airport in Jakarta, you will find out a similar architecture there, because they represent also like a Indonesian Java, like a tradition of the well. So this one thing, I don't know much about like the art history of the Java, especially the tradition, but it's so beautiful. Yeah. So this is kind of craftsmanship, like they have their own so like a technique, and which will be really singular for each culture sphere, and this has like it's very unique for like Java culture. It evokes lots of like interest or curiosity for me and for you as well. Yes, yes. Let's get into the temple ground. Three, two, one. So there's some cautions. Perhatian. So perhatian. So hati-hati means watch out. So like a perhatian means caution. Watch out. So keep playing. No scratching. No smoking. No moving. No sitting. No food. No climbing. Weapons. Music instrument. Drone zone. No animals. Okay? Be careful. The reason why we are so moving from that side and going that way. The reason why we are around the temple counterclockwise, it has its own reason. So our right shoulder is the more polite or like a sacred part of the body. In order to show the sacreds, to pay respect, so we have to show the right side of the body. It rains. It's very good because look at this. So when the temple is when the weather is fine, when it is fine, so like the scenery is very epic and photogenic. However, it's really hot. Like as you can see, there's no shadows during a rainy day, and so as long as we can. Took us a round trip like around this temple building. This is the one. So as you can take a look, like as you can check, like if there's somebody like who can climb up the temple, they pay for like the special ticket. So Borobudur, so it was so beautiful. So as mentioned, this is like a World Heritage Site, so registered by as like approved and admitted by the UNESCO, and it has its own representing thing about Java traditional culture, which is now like kind of replaced some parts by Muslims, but still like Southeast Asia itself has a very diverse culture. So even Vietnam, so which is claimed to be like one party communism, but actually there are a lot of like minorities living there alongside like Kin Vietnamese people. The ratio of like, the whole population is 85%, but rest of the 15% divided into like the 48 to 49 minorities. But alongside like those kind of like one race, one tribes, or one kind of people versus the plural, like as Indonesia and also Malaysia has more like the multicultural thing. And also Indonesia is now also aiming for like more Islamic or Muslimic, or more Muslims or go for more Muslim, but it has its own history before the Muslimization or Islamization. So this is one of the like historical record. And Buddhism is kind of a minority religion in the world. However, so it tells us lots of history. It tells lots of truths and story. But I will keep away from talking about that because I'm not good at it. So this is Borobudur, and I'm going back. Okay, so that is all about Borobudur, and hope you enjoyed the whole tour. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you like it, just subscribe. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you at the next video.